Good afternoon. We are back with another webinar today. Shatrice Byers, who is our CFC outreach coordinator, and myself. I'm Camara Seals. I am the policy director here at the Arkansas Public Policy Panel. And today we are going to be talking about CFC membership. I know some people watching won't know as much, but we are going to be, as far as our acronyms. So let me say CFC stands for Citizens First Congress. We are the sister organization to the Arkansas Public Policy Panel. And most of our webinars are centered around the panel and the work we do, but we are a sister organization, and we are the C4 arm of the panel, which the panel is a C3 nonprofit. So we are delighted to be with you this afternoon to share some information about Citizens First Congress. And Shatrice, I'm gonna toss it to you to tell us. So a big part of what we're going to talk about is membership. We are in the process of membership renewal. So Shatrice, tell us about membership renewal, or just membership first of all, within the Citizens First Congress.
So Citizens First Congress membership is a group of grassroots and community organizations working together to better Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And so these groups that we have, they have different area groups that they are focused on. We have education, we have civil rights and election reform, we have economic justice and environmental justice. And all of these groups around the state of Arkansas come together. We work on different policies and things in our community to make Arkansas a better place for everyone. Mm-hmm. And
how does, so here's what we want. Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's tell our viewers, how many member groups do we currently have?
We have about 35 member groups.
35. I thought we were at 40. We're not in the 40s?
By the end of the process in November, we should be over 40.
Yeah.
45.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is we encourage, and one of the key things that Shatrice said was grassroots. We encourage grassroots organizations whose values align with our values to apply to be a part of Citizens First Congress. And the neat thing, and Shatrice kind of hit on this, is we are a coalition. We are a coalition of organizations across the state of Arkansas. We know we are stronger together because when we come together, we can fight better and more effective and more efficiently than not being together, united. So, Shatrice, I want you to tell us about the membership. Well, first of all, we want to send people to our website. That's the first thing we want to do. So I want you to give people the website so they can go. Now, a lot of the people watching knows about Citizens First Congress and who we are, but there may be some, because this is streaming on Facebook Live, and so there may be some people who are part of groups who may be interested. So first of all, tell us the website where people can go, and then secondly, tell us about how groups can become a member of Citizens First Congress.
All right, so you can head over to citizensfirstcongress.org to become a member, to fill out the membership application. So you have to complete a form, you have to pay the membership dues, and then once we get that, the CFC steering committee will review it and, accept you or to our organization.
Right.
And how that works is, it's based on the size of your group. you know,
Mm-hmm.
how long, and um, and, and so some of these groups have 10 members, some of these groups have 30 or more, but we welcome all
Mm-hmm.
that align with our beliefs and our values to
Right.
join.
Okay, great. So again, that website is citizensfirst.org. Citizensfirst.org. You all please go there, check us out, see who we are, the work we do. If you are a member, an existing member, and you haven't paid your dues, what do they need to do, Shatrice?
You need to pay your dues. I have sent out an email about membership dues. It runs from September the 15th to November the 15th. So we give you 2 months to get it in. And if you haven't, please be aware that I'm going to call you. You'd be like,
Right,
you're going to get a call from me. So
right,
if you haven't paid, you haven't renewed, please do so. And if you would like to
right.
join, please head over to our website.
Right, right. And also, Shatrice, in a minute, I want you to be prepared to give out your work email address in just a second here. But I want to go over the membership. Shatrice was saying, if you have groups that have, we do are looking for groups who have at the minimum 10 members. But if you have 10 members to 19 members, the membership is $50. And that's annually. That's once a year, you pay $50. And in a minute, Shatrice is going to talk about some of those benefits and training opportunities. Okay, so if your group, again, let me repeat this. Also, if you're watching and have questions, put them in the comments. And Brady is monitoring the Facebook, and you all will be able to answer your questions. Uh, so, membership fees. So, if your group is 10 to 19 members, you pay $50 a year. If your group is 20 to 29 members, you pay $100 a year. If your group has 30 or more members, you pay $150 a year. This money goes into the steering committee budget, the steering committee, which is, I'm sorry, the Citizens First Congress, CFC. Um, CFC, it goes into that budget. Now, we want to talk about, like I said, there are some things we offer. Like I said, just building organization is
Mhm.
so important. Collaborating with other organizations that share your values is really powerful because we know organized people have power and there's strength in numbers. And in a minute, we're going to talk about some of the work we do during the legislative session. But we provide some training. And Shatrice, I want you to talk a little bit now about the training. And this is training that we, CFC, provide to our member groups. Shatrice, tell us about the training and some of the training that's coming up.
So we have two trainings that we do with our member organizations. We have a few more, but the
Right.
two most popular with our member orgs are resolution trainings and elements of effective campaign. So with resolution training, it goes through the form and how to fill it out. And, it has like, what your focus is, what you're trying to do with this issue. And it's based around education, environment, civil rights, election reform, and economic justice. Those are the areas that we focus in. So it goes through that process of how to fill the form out and, where to put everything and where would you fit, where would this issue be heard. And so with the elements of effective campaign, it teaches member groups how to have a strong resolution because that resolution will be heard by other members of a coalition. So we want to be able to push this and make it important and have people to engage, join in with
Right.
what we're trying to do. So those
Right.
are the reasons why we have those trainings. So when it comes time to be heard in your caucus meeting, people are already engaged and they know they can like, oh, well, this is important and this is why I should support this
Mm-hmm.
particular issue.
Right, right. So I want to reiterate, and let me tell you what the resolution form is. So Shatrice just talked about the training that we have. So we have these resolution forms because if let's say your group is a member and you have an issue around environment and there is some policy that you're wanting to uh, try to get the legislature to do something with, to be heard in the legislature. What you do is we have our own convention. CFC has a convention every other year, okay? And within our convention, our groups come together and talk about and elect, not just talk about, elect our platform. And just about every group, have their own priorities. But within CFC, we have the convention where our members actually elect the priorities. And let me explain this. We have 5 short-term priorities and 5 long-term priorities. And our short-term priorities are good for one legislative session, okay? And then the long-term priorities are good for more than one legislative session. So every year we will have slots for 10 legislative priorities that the groups will work on and the CFC will support, okay? Then we have what's called a broad agenda. So if we have uh, resolutions that, we may have 20 resolutions, but only 10 slots, right? Or only 7 slots, it just depends. Then your resolution can go to what we call the broad platform, which gives us opportunity, us as the CFC, to still work on your issue during the legislative session. It may not be a legislative priority, but it still gives us the opportunity to defend, and of course, a lot of what we're doing is playing defense, but we do play offense with our legislative priority. So we support those priorities that come through, and we defend anything, fight against anything that that is opposite what we are trying to do, okay? And so that's a little bit about the resolution form. It's a form we fill out, the groups fill out, and you literally present that at some point within your caucus. And Shatrice explained the 4 caucuses that we have. So if you have a grassroots organization and you all are looking for support, Citizens First Congress is where you should be. We are growing, and I will say we have 3 or 4 new member groups who joined, and so we're excited. We're looking forward to doing the work, and yeah, we're just excited. And we also know, Shatrice, that okay, so somebody's outside the window running a weed eater. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm so sorry. Hopefully you all cannot hear this, but anyway, we're real excited about the work ahead. We're not going to get into ballot measures, but that is ballot measures and fighting for our democracy and education. That's all a part of the work of CFC. But we've done other webinars where we got into talking about that. But just so you know, that's a part of the work that we do with the Citizens First Congress and the panel. But I wanted to, and the other training that she talked about was elements of an effective policy campaign. So just to be clear, each organization that submits a resolution form has to build a policy campaign. And we help with that. We help with that. So that's part of the benefits of being a part of something larger than yourself. Any other thoughts on that, Shatrice, before we move on?
Let me give the dates for those trainings.
Okay, great.
The resolution training will be November 12th at 6:30. These are all on Zoom. These are all virtual. So November the 13th at 12, November 17th at 6:30. Those are for resolutions. So the elements of an effective campaign are December 10th at 12 at noon, and December 11th at 6:30. Again, they're all on Zoom, and they will be for our members. So,
Right,
again, November 15th is the last day. So you got time to get in so you can get a part of these.
right, right. And we'll be sending out a flyer on Monday, mid-morning, I think. Shatrice will be sending that out. Now that'll go to all of our existing member groups, individuals who we have that are serving on caucuses. Everybody will get that, and you'll have the link, but that's for members only. So one of the benefits is, in addition to just being a part of a group that's larger than yourself, and being plugged in with other grassroots organizations, is that we provide training. Now, there are other trainings that we provide, but we are in, I guess you could call it, we are in prep for convention mode. Our it's not annual. Our convention, our CFC convention, is in June. It's always in June. This year, the 2026, it's the fourth weekend. I'm sorry, I'm just messing up. It's the fourth weekend of June, and we are at 4 Points by Sheraton. So come on and join us. Shatrice, I don't know if there's any questions in the, let me check my cell. I don't know if there are any questions from any of our viewers, but you all can certainly put some comments or questions in the comment section. Shatrice, I want you to provide your email address. I know you provided the website, but provide your email address since you're the outreach coordinator.
Well, my email is Shatrice, SHAYTRESE, at arpanel.org. You
Repeat that, Shatrice.
Shatrice, SHAYTRESE, at arpanel.org. And you can feel free to email me at any time about the work that we're doing. If you want to join, if you have any questions, feel free to email me.
Great. So yeah, we just want to get the information about the benefits. And like I said, we're in the middle of membership renewal. You know what we need to talk about? Individual members. We do have, now I'm gonna say this. We encourage group members because that is how we are organized. But we do have a component that's individual membership. I don't have a clue how much it is. Shatrice, I don't know if you know right off. We didn't. Okay, so tell us what you can about the individual member, because there are people who are not connected to groups who want to do this work, but they're just not connected to other groups. So we do have the ability to accept individual members. Can you give us some information on individual membership, Shatrice?
Well, I think you covered it for me. But again, there are some people that are out here on their own doing this work, but they want a place where they can go join in with others and support their work. So that's the importance of individual membership. So if you don't have an organization or, people around you that are working with you, there is a place you can come and join in the fight for, and that's an individual. So you don't have to necessarily have a group. You could be the lone wolf that wants to come and support, the work that we're doing here with these coalition groups. So again, individual membership is $25.
Okay.
And you can head on over to Congress at citizensfirst.org and join us.
It's Citizens First, isn't it? Citizens First. We better get that email right.
Right.
Citizensfirst.org is the website, okay?
Yeah.
Citizensfirst.org. And I tell you what, when this is over, let's make sure we put our web address in the chat and pin it so people will know the web address. It's citizensfirst.org. And from there, you can go on our website and get the membership form for your group. Shatrice, is the individual membership form on the website? It is. Okay, great. Now, let me say this too about individual members. Individual members cannot vote. That's the only thing. Individual members can serve on caucuses. And let me tell you, we have really good caucus meetings. They meet once a month in the evening. Most caucuses meet at either 6 or 6:30 once a month, with the exception of July and December. So you do get to plug in to the caucus of your choice and collaborate, talk about issues or whatever the case may be. Um, so yeah, we welcome you. We are a very welcoming community. And like I said, we're excited about the work. And in this day and age, in this day and age, we definitely need to be working together because the climate is not where we want it. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of fight. There's a lot of resistance that we have to do. And so come on and join us. We're a powerhouse. That's the way we like to look at ourselves, not to brag, but we know organizing, we know coalition building, we know organizing. So definitely consider being a part of this dynamic group. And those of you who are listening and you have not sent your membership in, Shatrice is waiting. Because we try to wrap it up mid-December, because we do take a break around the holidays. Got to have some downtime to recharge and get ready for the road ahead. Okay. Anything else, Shatrice?
This has to do with membership, but if you are, we have a November 1st quarterly meeting.
Yeah.
And that's another place that we come together and talk about the issues that we're working on and just get updates about the work that the panel and CFC is doing. You can head over to our website if you want to sign up to attend that, but that's November the 1st.
Mm-hmm. They got to register to get the link. You have to register. Everybody has to register to get the link and the agenda to join our virtual CFC meeting again, which is November the 1st at 10. November the 1st at 10. And also just to talk a little bit about we mentioned our convention, our CFC convention that's every other year in June. Well, once we come out with a legislative platform with our 10 legislative priorities, we prepare for the legislative session that follows that January of the year following our convention. So we look forward to a very robust work session during the legislature. So with this convention in 2026, we will be preparing for the General Assembly that will start January 2027. And so that's how our cycle goes, just so that you know and understand the work we're doing has meaning. And it's like I said, it's meaning, it's valuable. And we're looking at issues that impacts people's daily lives. We do play a lot of defense because there are a lot of bad bills that are presented that is harmful to the people, that's harmful, and that's bad public policy. And so we work to push against those types of bills and proposals as well. So anything else, Shatrice, that we need to lift up about CFC membership or benefits?
Just a reminder that November 15th is just around the corner. That's when we used to like to end membership, but we accept membership at
Year round.
You can join us at
Certainly do. We certainly do. And also let me say we have a couple of things coming up. We can mention on December the 5th is our holiday party. December the 5th, which is a Friday at 6 p.m. at Mosaic Templars. And of course, the panel and CFC work together. So we'll just mention it. Now, we do have a whole webinar coming up November the 14th to talk specifically about that. Our tickets go on sale November the 1st, and tickets are $40, $60, and $80. So we'll explain that on the November 14th webinar. But mark your calendars because it's a great time to come together, socialize, and just kind of celebrate some of the work we've done for the year in a very relaxed environment. And it'll be a lot of fun. And one other thing, I'm kind of backtracking. I just thought about this. Shatrice talked about two of the trainings that we have that are coming up in November and December. But when we are preparing for the legislative session, we do have a training that's titled, I don't know the exact title, but it's on how to testify in the legislature, how to advocate for whatever your policy is. And so, effective advocacy, like I said, I don't know the official name of it, but it's about how you best advocate with legislators, how you interact with legislators on behalf of the people. And so we have that, and then other trainings. One of the other things, Shatrice, we didn't mention, although the trainings that we have scheduled are virtual, because remember, we are a statewide group. And we do a lot of things virtual. We do things in person too. But we will come to your member group with trainings. We have to be invited, and we ask that you have your membership there, at least 10, 15 members, and we will come to you. You just have to get it scheduled. But we do that as well. You have to let us know. And that's for existing members, obviously. And so yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. We hope this has been helpful. Like I said, we just want to talk about membership. We're in membership renewal time every year this time. What was the dates again, Shatrice? When did it launch?
September the 15th, and it ends November.
Okay. So try to to our existing members who haven't renewed yet, you all try to get that into us by November the 15th so we can get everything processed. And, like I said, if you have any questions, you can email Shatrice, or you can go to our website, citizensfirst.org, and find the membership form and get it sent mailed into us. Or can they pay electronically?
You can pay online and
Okay. Okay, great. Anything else? I don't see any comments. Oh, wait. There's a question. 1 second. A question. Okay, here's a question, Shatrice, from Rich. It says, may a member group present several resolutions and suggested legislative ideas. UUCLR has about 5 new ideas and may develop additional ideas. So can a member group present several resolutions? Shatrice?
Oh,
You the resolution queen.
well, there is no limit on how many you can submit, but there is a limit on how many will become, the 5 long term, 5 short term. But
Right.
That's the broad agenda. So there is no limit. You can submit 20 if you like.
Right.
But there is no limit on how many any member group can submit.
Right. Okay. Well, there you have it, Rich. You all can submit as many as you want. Now, let me say this. Let me make sure everybody understand this. If you're submitting resolutions, that's a good thing. But you also have to build your own campaign around those resolutions. Once they are, you got to build your campaign. So hopefully you have a good team that's working with you. Now, what we do in CFC is we provide support for the campaign. Okay, so we don't lead it or we don't drive it. We're staff. We provide support for your legislative campaign. Okay, so that's why we provide trainings. We have the meetings, so caucus meetings, so you can talk with other people about those. But yes, and remember, now on short-term resolutions, there are 5 slots every convention because short-term resolutions are for one legislative cycle. But on long term, like for now, on long term, we only have 1 slot that will be open for this convention because of when it was elected. The others were elected. So yes, as many as you want, and we do want, like you said, you have an idea. So what you all have to do is take your idea and turn it into a resolution, and the resolution into a campaign. Okay, because when we come to convention in June of 2026, you all will be presenting your campaign. It will be developed to a point where you can present it and try to convince delegates who are part of the convention to vote for, because we have a very uh, robust voting process. And so there's work that has to be done. So the more ideas you have, that's wonderful. And again, if your if your group's policy, priority policy, doesn't get voted in, then we do have the broad agenda. So it's not lost. So that's a good thing. Your work isn't lost or in vain. That's a good thing about our structure here at the CFC, is that there is a platform for all of the issues to be heard. But you do have to develop those ideas. So very good question. Very good question. Okay, I got some more questions here. Oh, we just said thanks, got it, understand. Okay. Okay, great. Wonderful. Any more questions or comments from our listeners? Let me check my cell phone here. Uh, oh, okay, that's great. So we've answered that. Thank you. This has been good. Y'all reach out to us, put comments in your wherever you're watching. I guess you're watching it on Facebook, but certainly put your comments there, and or if you have questions. And we're gonna give you the website one more time. The website, it's citizensfirst.org is the website, and Shaytrice has provided her email address. And so yeah, we're here for you. We're looking forward to wrapping up this membership campaign. Looking forward to the holiday party on December the 5th. We'll be back on November the 14th to talk to you about that, and encourage you to purchase your ticket. Tickets go on sale November the 1st, and we encourage you to follow our social media. We have a comms department of one. Heather does a really phenomenal job keeping up with our social media. So follow us on Facebook, follow us on I think Instagram. I know,
Okay.
yeah. So follow us, citizensfirst.org, Citizens First on social media, and like our post, share our post, and just stay up to date. Like I said, Heather is a comms department of one, and she does a phenomenal job. And as a matter of fact, today is Heather's birthday, and she's off today, as she should be. So we definitely want to shout out Heather today. Happy birthday to our comms coordinator, Department of One, Heather Collins. Whoop, whoop. All right. Any last thoughts or comments, Patrice?
No, that's it.
All
Just
right.
remember, It's the deadline. November 15th is the deadline for membership. You know, even
All
though I
right.
all year long, but that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, madam. It's been fun. And we'll do it again sometimes, okay?
All right, yeah.
All right. Take care. Bye.